Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading for October 2024. I'm going to tell you the pre-reading meditation. Shall I tell it to you now? No, because then it won't it won't tie in. Okay, so first of all, just to let you know, we have a new moon solar eclipse in Libra on the 2nd of October, and Pluto goes direct in Capricorn on the 12th of October. If you've watched my videos, you know I keep going on about this Pluto business. So I'm excited. I'm hoping that it kind of brings in positive shifts, because I feel like with Pluto going retrograde in Capricorn, we've had to relive old stories. I can vouch for that 100%. And call me impatient, but I'm ready for this long ass 15-year cycle to kind of move to something else now. And you know, I'm just tired. I'm just tired now. I just want change. Hopefully it's changed for the better, but we'll see what happens. What else do I want to say to you? These are the decks we're going to be using. I'll be starting off with the Sacred Destiny message. So first of all, in terms of the pre-reading meditation, I actually got a bit of a message before I even did the reading. I went to the shops this morning, and walking back, I was just telling, going over my daily itinerary, what have I got to do, and I knew that I only had Leo's and your readings left to do. So you're the last one, and I was thinking, shall I see if I can get a bit of a message while I'm walking along? So at first I got an image of a feather on the floor. And then I heard or got the words in my head, birds of a feather stick together or flock together. And then I started hearing that Billie Eilish song, Birds of a Feather. Now, as I said to Leo, I'm not like not necessarily. I'm not a Billie Eilish fan, got nothing against her. I just don't like follow her music or anything, so I don't really know her music. That's probably the only song that I can name of hers. And I actually really like the song. I've listened to a lot of cover versions of it, and I actually really love the covers, because I mean, I'm someone that loves cover versions in general. I love to see musicians doing instrumental covers, vocal covers, whatever. I'm here for it. I'm ready to just watch and see what spin they put on it. But yeah, that came up significantly. So you may, if you don't, you may already like the song. It could be your favorite song. If not, maybe you want to listen to it or look the lyrics up, because it might have some relevance. Other than that, for your actual pre-reading meditation, just for you, and it happened before, and I kind of I said, just let me do the cards first, because it's a bit hard to kind of try and sort the cards out and do the prep and have messages coming in as well, but it came back in anyway. It was basically a lot of leaves falling off a tree, so it was like a shower of leaves, like the autumn, kind of like autumn when they're going from green to brown and whatever, and red and golds and whatever. And there were little children playing in this shower of leaves, and they were really tiny though. So like we're talking 3 years old, 2 years old, toddler. They were just playing and having fun. Then adults joined in. I'm guessing the adults may have been their parents. Doesn't matter. Either way, adults were joining in. They were having fun. And everybody was just playing and playing and playing until they got tired and literally just fell. You know, like if you fall onto a pile of leaves as a kid, just blissful tiredness and just fall asleep. And then it was like hibernation. It was like everybody was hibernating, or well, hibernating energy. They were sleeping and lying down. They weren't like wrapped up in anything or in a cave or anything like that, but it was just the feeling that they were hibernating and quite content and peaceful. And the word cocoon came in. So that's the pre-reading meditation message. That may be something that's relevant to you on its own. It may be a standalone message, or it could connect to the whole reading. We'll find out. Let's get into the cards for you. So I feel like there was something else I wanted to say to you, and I can't think what it is now. Oh, if I talk weird in this video or talk strangely, I think I'm kind of getting a cold, and I burnt my throat when I was cooking and I tasted some food. It's ridiculous how it happened, but I think my throat's scarred, so I'm swallowing a lot and I'm having to take drinks and stuff because of that. Insane. But anyway, let's get on with your reading. Let's start off with a Sacred Destiny Oracle message, first of all. So what do we need to know for Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising for October 2024? I swear, Aquarius, I'll be honest with you. When I was shuffling your cards, because I separate everything and shuffle everything thoroughly, I was sort of felt that I needed to shuffle a lot more than I did for everyone else. Wow. So I mentioned cocoon, didn't I? And we have transformation. Oh, look at that on the bottom of the deck as well. Community, so more butterflies. You'll have to let me know what's going on here. if you want to. So yep, transformation. Let's get your tarot cards out and then I'll read the message from that. So I feel like I need to shuffle about 50 times again. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe that's part of the message. I mean, I shuffle a lot anyway, but this just feels excessive now. One more. I'm getting one more. Have you been through a very long transformation that feels like it's never ending? That's the thought that's coming through with this. Anyway, and obviously the transformation as well in the meditation, it's like when the trees fall off, it's because the seasons are changing. It's a transformation. Okay. Didn't think about that before until now, but there we go. Right. So I'm working with a new spread, so bear with me. I did the first 6 readings with my kind of older method, and then I just kept on feeling like this doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. So then I've done the remaining 6 with the new spread. So Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, what do we need to know for you? I feel like that was like that. So, right, as I say, please bear with me because this is a new spread. So I'm taking 7 from the top. Okay, and 7 from the bottom because these are the underlying energies. Okay, so I'll put the underlying ones down first. Well, you've already got one kid in here as one of the main energies, the Page of Cups. All right, we got the Chariot, Empress. Is she with the Queen of Swords? Oh, wow. Oh, Libra energy. Okay. Strong Libra energy in there. Hang on a sec. You've got nearly all the queens apart from the Queen of Cups, haven't you? And the Empress as well. Why is the Queen of Cups missing? Why is the Queen of Cups missing? That's just standing out to me because the Empress is there. So all the queens but the Queen of Cups. So there may be something emotionally that, and then the Moon's there as well. Cancerian card. There may be something emotionally that needs a bit more of a look at, especially with the Ace of Swords and the Moon there. That's like kind of can be a need for clarity, can't it, sometimes? So, right. So transformation message first of all, and then we'll get into it for you properly. Just move these because I've realised that on the viewfinder they're not quite where I want them to be. Are you procrastinating by any chance, Aquarius? Because even I'm procrastinating now. I procrastinated kind of by shuffling 50 million times. I'm procrastinating by trying to make the cards as neat as possible unnecessarily. I procrastinated in telling you what in the beginning when I was deciding what to say first. So it's making me wonder now. Is there even something where there could be a bit of a delay in a transformation because of procrastination? You tell me. Right, anyway. So it says blue butterfly. It's no accident that the butterfly represents transformation, rebirth and resurrection. Remarkably, when the caterpillar becomes a chrysalis, it doesn't just instantly become a butterfly. It actually dissolves into a kind of soup. In other words, it liquefies itself and out of that emerges something completely different. It is a true transformation. In some cultures, blue butterflies are considered very good luck and even wish granters. In Native American tribes, it is believed that a wish whispered to a butterfly will be granted when it flies to the heavens. The Native American shawl dance, which celebrates renewal, is derived from the butterfly dance. Also, the colour blue represents a calmness, peace and spiritual attunement, and the blue butterfly is thought to carry all of these meanings. Bear with me, my throat is playing up, so I just need a quick drink. Okay, so the sacred landscape wants you to know this is the time for change, a reinvention or a rebirth into a new way of being. If you've been plodding along, this card suggests that you take measures to shift everything. Don't resist change. The blue colour suggests a spiritual renewal or initiation. Transformation doesn't mean taking something old and remodeling it or rearranging a few things. It means becoming something completely different or doing something completely different. Change is often uncomfortable, but it is usually lucky. Why did I say? Oh, because I can see lucky. But it is usually for the highest good. Did I say change is lucky? Change might be lucky for you. I mean, I've messed up my words, but that might be significant. Right, it is usually for the highest good. This is a very lucky card, and drawing this card can mean that a wish may be about to come true. Okay, so main energy, the Chariot, the Page of Cups. So I did say that because the Queen of Cups is missing, is there something regarding emotions or emotionally that needs to be looked at in more depth? Maybe because to help you progress. Maybe someone is procrastinating in relation to emotions somehow. Let's get clarifiers on this and see. And for some, it can be in relation to an emotion from childhood or relating to childhood. But I feel like there could be something that needs to be looked at can't even talk, at here in order for the transformation to take place. What else do we need to know about the Chariot and the Page of Cups, please? So the Chariot, Page of Cups, what do you want us to know? If anything, because even you're procrastinating. Right, Seven of Pentacles. You know what? Even that can be a bit of a procrastination energy. Well, it kind of feels like it might be that right now. Okay, what else is coming up for that? I mean, it's a kind of assessment either way, and growth. You may be assessing your growth is something that comes to mind here. Where you've been, how far you've come, but there is a bit of a procrastination thing coming up. Oh, really? That many? Okay. Yes, I got a strong yes on that. So, I mean, that's about how many I wanted anyway, but it's just because they came out a bit chaotically. Right, so Ten of Cups, Queen of Wands, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. So we've got the emotions again with the Ten of Cups. You may be reassessing. For some, it could be that you're reassessing what makes you happy. That's one thing that comes to mind. For others, you could be contemplating the different ways that you've... The word spectrum keeps coming up, you know. It came up in... Was it in the Leo reading as well? I mean, I'm looking at the rainbow, obviously, and there's different colours on the spectrum of the rainbow, or however you would use that in a sentence. But spectrum... I can't even think what the sentence was I was trying to get out now. About how the different ways you've been happy and the spectrum of your happiness is coming to mind here with that. There's something about that here. And obviously happiness is to do with emotions, isn't it? We've got the Queen of Wands here, and I kind of feel like with the Queen of Wands next to the Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords, there's almost like a worry or fear or something of putting yourself out there more in some kind of way regarding maybe your emotions, your happiness, something around that. Because I'd say, well, Ten of Swords, it can be old stories, can't it? Painful endings, stuff like that. But if you want to progress emotionally and in terms of your happiness and things like that, then, as I say, there's a need to address those emotions and to, whatever way it is that you need to put yourself out there, whatever that means for you. I mean, we'll get more information as we go deeper into the reading, then that's relevant. But I can see there's worries and fears here, or there's an old story that's playing a role in things. Let's look at the past. So we've got the Empress. Okay. One message I am getting might be for just one person, is something to do with someone's relationship with their mother, to be honest. It's like the Empress would be, say it's your mother, for example, or mother figure, and this Queen of Swords may be a grown-up version of you, That's one way of looking at things. And I'm just trying to feel the energy. It's like you can feel it, but you don't know how to express it. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone, but there's something there about needing to be more honest with your mother or about the relationship with your mother. And that's going to be very individual for you until, I mean, I'll get clarifiers and see if it's more specific, but that's one message for someone. So it can be the relationship with the mother. But then also the other side of it, another message is that the Queen of Swords, and it may be about how you've grown into the Empress, or how you can grow more into that Empress energy, because the Empress is all of the queens in one, isn't she? So in the past, you may have been more of a Queen of Swords, and it's both Libra energy, isn't it, as well? You may have been more of a Queen of Swords where everything was about, I'll say logic as one thing, and then I get kind of like a headstrong energy as well from someone too. Like a very, very much a, I know who I am, I know what I'm doing, no one else can tell me what to do kind of energy. And then maybe growing into more of a more rounded, I mean, she's got the, what the hell is the name of the symbol there? I can't remember. But growing into a more rounded feminine energy where, again, it's all of the queens rolled into one. So yes, you do have that assertive side, you do have your truth, you know who you are, but you have the balance of all of the queens in there, the nurturing side as well, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, although I still bear in mind that that Queen of Cups is missing. And then that passionate, very passionate, expressive side with the Queen of Wands too. And she's, where is she? Is she here as well, or am I imagining that? I feel like she was there somewhere. So yeah, that's two different messages really, isn't it? But it's relevant. But anyway, I haven't even done the clarifiers yet and I'm still talking about this. It feels very significant, that's why. And I'm procrastinating, so this whole reading feels like procrastination, or if not procrastination, just really taking time, because the Seven of Pentacles can be a requirement for patience as well, can't it? So Empress and Queen of Swords, please. We've got the Star. So, God, talking again already. So with the Star, if it's about the relationship with the mother, there can be something about healing that relationship somehow through truth. If it's just you and you represent the Queen of Swords who's evolved into the Empress, it's kind of healing in that as well, somehow. Let's see what else comes up. So it's like you would have healed maybe the shadow side of the Queen of Swords to become more of the Empress. We've got the Knight of Cups here, and one of my things that I say a lot about the Knight of Cups nowadays is that one of the meanings for me can be a lot about compassion, and who's more compassionate than the Empress? Well, maybe the Queen of Cups, but she's the Queen's all in one, isn't she? So the Empress for me would be like the number one compassionate person, because she has the full perspective. Right, we've got the Seven of Cups and we have the Strength card. So yeah, again, it's showing where it's you who's evolved into from Queen of Swords to Empress. It's the journey, how you've done that. You've healed, you may have become more compassionate. You may have assessed all of your emotions, figured out what you want in life based on how you feel. And it's just a journey that it does make you stronger, doesn't it, as a person? And there's something about, I don't know what this means, strength in your emotions as well. I'm not sure what that means, to be honest with you. Take that as you will. In terms of the mother relationship with the mother again. I can't put my finger on that, if I'm being honest with you. I can't put my finger on what it is with this person, if it's an issue with the mother. I can see that there's some sort of healing and probably compassion needed there, but I literally can't put my finger on what the deal is. So if that's relevant to you, really feel free to, and you want to, you're like not trying to keep it to yourself. If you're happy to express it, then feel free to let me know what that is, because I feel like that's the kind of thing where you'd have to do like a private reading to get the full perspective. I mean, one thing I can say is that them, I'm saying I can't get specific now, and I am. There's something where the mother may have caused, or the relationship with the mother, there's like confusion in your ability to make choices or how you make choices. That's one thing that comes to mind. Yeah, other than that, yeah, can't put my finger on it. So I'm going to leave it there because I've spent so much time on that, on just that. But it just felt really significant. So, yeah. Right, we're looking at the challenge next. Right, we've got the Knight of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. That feels like it's the connection. There's something in the challenge that it's to do with how you feel and what you do. Let's see what the clarifiers say about that. So we've got the Page of Wands, Kid again, Kid energy again. And another Kid again with that Page of Cups. It's like a tag team, isn't it? The two of them, the way they're facing each other. Let's go on this adventure together. I'll be the heart and you be the fearless one. Anything else? Wouldn't be surprised if more kids come out, but we'll see. So we've got the Death card. Oh, and we have the World. So I think I called it at the beginning, didn't I? I already said there's a need to look at the emotions in order for the transformation, and there's something connecting to childhood as well. That's needed for the transformation to happen. Death is in reverse, the World is in reverse. The challenge is with the kid energy somehow. It almost feels like a mystery, I'll be straight up with you. And obviously we've had the Moon come out a couple of times. The Moon is in the advice even. So I think this is a mystery that you're going to have to uncover. I'll give you as much as I can, but I think it's a mystery that you'll have to uncover for yourself. I think whatever it is that it needs to be looked at or addressed, you're going to have a very curious mind and be very vulnerable in the way you approach it to figure out what it is, or to understand what it is that's needed to make the transformation happen. I think that's one message. So they are a tag team. They're in it together, trying to work through this. Right. Let's look at any external influences. So anything outside of you that's impacting things. We have the two of Wands and Three of Wands. I'm getting the specific words, the path you've chosen. And I don't know what that means, but those are the words I'm getting with the Two of Wands and Three of Wands. The path you've chosen. Okay, let's clarify and see what comes up. Past again, Six of Cups again. So you may really be digging into the past over October. What else do we have? We have I'm getting up, okay, Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands. And one more, the Six of Wands. Notice the progressions in the card. So Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Six of Cups, Seven of Swords. I know they're not the same suit, but still. And then Five of Wands, Six of Wands. What have you not acknowledged about your past from your past regarding the path that you've chosen? Is there something you've not acknowledged there? That's what that feels like. This is probably going to sound a bit odd, but it's almost like there's a challenge. There's a challenge that you may have overcome in the past with the Five of Wands and Six of Wands on your path, on the path that you've pursued. But there's something about it that you haven't acknowledged. And again, I don't know what that is. but that's the energy that's showing up here. I'm trying to look at it in a different way as an external factor, because the external factor is the path itself. I'm trying to look at it in another way and find different meanings, but nothing else feels right apart from what I just said, even though it sounds like a mystery. So yeah, this is the external factor is the path you've chosen. It specifically feels like the path you've chosen. I mean, it can be part of the path you're on as well, but it's already chosen and you're on it. You're probably still on it now. And as I say, something you haven't acknowledged about something in the past relating to a challenge that you overcame, I literally don't. Yeah, please feel free to share how this relates to you, because it feels like a mystery for me. So it probably feels like a mystery to you as well at this point. Right, let's look at so this is anything that you need to be more aware of, that's hidden, unknown. We've got the Five of Swords and the Hierophant. Something to do with your relationship to authority here with that Five of Swords and the Hierophant. We've got the Two of Cups, relationships, okay. Three of Pentacles, that can be to do with, I mean, maybe not the word specifically relationships, but there's a word coming in and I'll tell you in a sec if I can actually get my words out. For the Three of Pentacles, collaborations, cooperations, that sort of thing. The word rebellion is coming up, looking at that Five of Swords and the Hierophant, and it doesn't mean it in a good or bad way, just the word rebellion. Anything else? Five of Cups. And one more. Nine of Wands. I feel like there's something you haven't faced, but you're not aware of it, and that's probably why the whole bloody reading feels like a mystery. But as I say, the unknown, it can be to do with a relationship with authority, or an authority figure even, or a system as well, because the Hierophant can be a system. And there may have been some rebellion. I'd say maybe you potentially could have been the rebellious one, but it's to do with the relationship with that. And yeah, there's something that hasn't been faced in that, with the way the Nine of Swords is looking at the Five of Cups. Again, the emotions. Okay. I hope by the end of the reading there's something a bit more informative. But obviously, if this resonates with you, you'll probably know what this means, or at least the starting point of what it means, because there's clearly a mystery here to be solved, but you'll kind of at least know what it relates to. Right, future energies, the Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands. What else do we need to know about that, please? Or what do we need to know about that? Right, we've got the Devil. There's something here where your truth or clarity, whatever clarity you gain, will impact your actions. Knight of Wands in reverse. Funny how I just said that and then the Knight of Wands is an action card and it's in reverse. Anything else? Hierophant again. Page of Swords. Okay, actually, it may be that you need more clarity before you take action. Let me get some, because the Page of Swords, so obviously the Devil being held back, the Knight of Wands is an action card, not doing anything in here because it's in reverse, and the Page of Swords is where you need more information. Let me just get something for the Hierophant, see if that helps. The Chariot. The Four of Pentacles. The moon tried to come out there, as you might have seen. And the Ace of Pentacles. Get one more. I've got an idea now. Ace of Wands, okay. So with that Hierophant there, I kind of feel like there's some sort of system or structure, right? For some, it's that there's a system or structure or something to do with authority that may be holding you back, and you might be trying to find a solution to that. And it's going to relate to everything else that has gone on in this reading, if you can remember it. But it's like you want to start something new, you want to start a new chapter, but there's definitely something being held back. I mean, the Chariot is where you'd want to have progression. In this particular Chariot, one sitting down, one standing up, so they ain't going anywhere for now. Four of Pentacles is being held back. The Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. But there's a desire, the spark is there, the Ace of Wands. It can be something within you, because that Four of Pentacles is the way they're holding the pentacle. That's like, for me, that's like they're holding it in front of their heart chakra. So it might be something to do with you or within you that's a part of this that is holding things back as well. Or, as I said, your relationship with authority, your systems or structure. But it's like there's a need for more clarity before you can take action on whatever it is that you're aiming for here. And I mean, again, the transformation is part of it. Something's transforming, but there's just a lot going on here. Right, let's see what the advice tells us, because the mystery remains unsolved for now. We've got the Moon and we've got the Queen of Pentacles as your guidance. I mean, the first thing I'd say is whatever process you're going through, if you are kind of looking to the past and trying to figure things out, be kind to yourself, look after yourself through the process. There may be something where you need to look at your values again, go deeper into contemplating what your values are. That speaks to me with that card as well, that Seven of Pentacles, because this is it's all connected, but it feels like a complex web that, yeah. It's a complex web, but it all connects somehow. So the Moon and the Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. The Hanged Man, that can be to do with beliefs and values as well. Probably more so beliefs, but values come into it too. Like, what do you stand for? If it's not about you blocking something so that you can't figure the truth out and the procrastination thing, then it's what do you stand for, what do you believe in? We have the Two of Wands, yeah, because then once you understand that, once you understand what the values are or what you stand for or what your beliefs are, and you've done all this kind of assessment and looking into the past and looking into your emotions, you'll be able to make a choice and move forward and choose a path, or reroute your path, or whatever it is. One more. There's something here about sharing what you know. With that Six of Pentacles and the High Priestess, you'll be able to, once you understand whatever all this is about, you'll be able to choose a way. I feel like saying choose a way to share what you know or what you've understood. And I literally can't tell you exactly how that is. That's just the message I'm getting. Aquarius. It's a mystery, but I kind of get it in the sense of, as I said, it's a complex web that connects to each other, and it will lead you to transformation. It just sounds complex saying it, to be honest. Let's see what the final oracle card says from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. As I say, you'll have to let me know how this resonates, because this may only be for one person, I'll be honest with you. It was that complex. It literally could be just one person's story, but we'll see. I know what I wanted to say to you, but I'll tell you at the end, actually. I should have said it at the beginning, because there may be people that have switched off by now because it got very complicated. But anyway. Right, dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. I think one of the things I said with the Queen of Pentacles was look after yourself through this process, didn't I? So Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch, and then number 18. And I did get that rebellious thing and stuff with the mother. So yeah, let me just have a look what's on the bottom of the deck. Okay, you got Hummingbird Spirit, be here now. This is the card that inspired the name of the channel. Anyway, right, it says, the time has come to be gentle and diplomatic when dealing with others. Right, well, I did say that the way you relate to people or authority or structures or systems could change. So yeah, you might have found yourself in a situation where negotiations are necessary in order to reach your goal. Be mindful of the words you choose, but do not worry. Dear Spirit reminds you that you have the ability to be sure-footed and confident while showing humility and respect for others. You will find that your capacity for calm and grounded communication is heightened at this time. Follow the way of Dear Spirit and you will do well, gaining the respect of others and finding common ground that is pleasing to you. Remember that understanding others and their needs will be more powerful at this time than putting your own first. If you do that, you will be rewarded tenfold. That can also come into play with that Six of Pentacles, because that's balance and give and take as well. So if there's a transformation in terms of how you collaborate, relate, etc., it can end up being more balanced. So one of the ways that you can share what you've learned or understood is through your actions and your behaviors, that it might be more balanced in some way. Right, the protection message. Dear Spirit is bringing you a gentle warning that now is not the time to engage in an argument, no matter how volatile others are being. Do not match their intensity with your own. If you are dealing with an overly assertive person, step back and disengage, lest you agree to something out of alignment with your intentions. Don't let anyone bully you into anything you're uncomfortable with. You have solid footing if you stand your ground with grace. Those who disagree will begin to find their own gentleness and willingness to compromise. Dear Spirit also brings the message that it might be easy to offend someone today or take offense because someone lacks diplomacy. Let all of that pass. You are not meant to take this world personally. While it's a beautiful gift to be sensitive, today you need a tougher hide so that any compromises you make allow you to maintain your integrity. Okay, I'll leave that there. And what I wanted to say in the beginning, I forgot. I said it to Leo. I think Leo and you are the only ones who are going to know this in your readings. I've basically set the Hummingbird Spirit Rising Tarot up on Instagram. That was a bloody complicated situation. But anyway, it's on Instagram. The first uploads I've put on there are the shorter mid-September videos, because I know there's limitations on how long the videos can be and it gets complicated if they're too long. So Instagram is going to be for like the shorter length content. So we've got those videos up on there. I'm aiming to do like cards of the day or messages for each day using just like one oracle card, maybe one or a few more tarot cards, and it'll be like a written reading. And then I'll do shorts as well. I haven't worked out a schedule for that, but like 5 to 10 minute videos will be on there as well of reading. So that's like the shorter length content, but I'm excited about it. I've been very, very resistant to Instagram, I admit. But I thought, let's try this, because when I did those shorts videos, I actually really enjoyed it. I love going deep and doing longer readings, but I really enjoy doing the shorts as well. And I actually like writing the interpretations of the readings too. So this gives me the opportunity to do all of that now. So I'm trying something new. Well, let's just do it for fun and just leave it there. Let's leave it there. But if you want to check that out, I'll try and get a link in the description box and on the channel about page and all of that. But if you just type in Hummingbird Spirit Rising Tarot on Instagram, it should bring me up. And the picture's the same from the one that's on the tarot video channel anyway. But yeah, I'll leave that there for you, Aquarius. Good luck with all of this. And again, feel free to share if this resonates and what's going on, man. Or just feel free to share as much as you want, because I know that you're not necessarily going to want to put all of your private business out of there. But again, good luck for October. That Pluto thing might really impact you, because I know it's Capricorn and Aquarius. That's where everything's been happening with Pluto recently. So Pluto going direct in Capricorn on the 12th of October, and it will be back in Aquarius, and I believe it's the 19th of November. So you may want to look at that, to be honest, in your birth chart and see what houses and whatever that's happening in. Anyway, other than that, I'll be back in a couple of weeks for mid-month check-ins. If you want content before then, go to Instagram. Until I see you again, take care.